my heart took a painful skip. I drew a long, deep breath as I tore the seal off. When I unfolded the paper, it revealed Hun writing. I started reading, scared half to death. Rua called for Elsa, who rushed from the kitchen, and they hung on my every word as I read aloud. "Dearest Ilona," the letter started. A sliver of hope crept into my heart as I scanned the whole paper. "Our only hope is that you receive this letter. We made the mistake of going back to the 14th century. It was my fault. He was bugging me to take him to France, and I have to admit, I wanted to show Bela my ability to travel through time at will. I was foolish and wanted to show off. But in my defense, it never crossed my mind that we wouldn't be able to return. We spent only a day here, but when I tried to go back, all my powers were gone. I have become an ordinary man who is not able to jump time anymore. Fortunately, Bela speaks French, so we have rented a room, and I was able to make some money by pulling teeth and setting broken bones. We have been here for 2 weeks now, and Bela has found a law firm who will save this letter for 7 centuries and then mail it to you. They were suspicious at first, but they didn't ask too many questions after I saved the boss's daughter with a quick appendectomy. I hope and wish you have received it. Bela has, unfortunately, contracted some kind of bacterial infection, which I've never seen before. His skin is slowly sloughing off, and he has a high fever. I've found a Hun healer, but she's powerless. She can't heal Bela because he's not fully Hun. He desperately needs antibiotics and modern medicine, which doesn't exist here. I'm so sorry. I hope I will see you again. I don't know if you can pull this off and get us out of here. I just hope you will, somehow. Love you forever, Zoltan. I love you even longer, your Bela. P.S. I'm adding this before I take the letter to the lawyers. Bela has become very ill since last night. I'm completely baffled by this disease. He's delirious with fever, and I'm useless without diagnostic tools and pharmacy. The only thing I can do is control his fever. I feel so guilty that I let him talk me into this. It's killing me. The lower part of the letter contained the exact location and time when the letter was written. I dropped the letter on the floor, somewhat relieved, yet still in deep despair. Zoltan was safe, for he was immune to any infectious diseases. However, Bela, my bestest friend, was in grave danger. "At least they're still alive," I whispered. The phone rang, and I hurried to pick it up. I heard Chenga's rushed voice on the phone, and a knock on the door at the same time. Elsa opened the door as Chenga began, "Ilona, they're on their way to see you. Kund found out from the collective about Mrs. Molnar contacting me. He's furious about you finding your way to reach me. He's probably at your door right now with Und. I'm so sorry. I have no way of being there." "I think they're here. Wait, don't hang up, please. I'll freeze time, and we can talk more." I concentrated hard to freeze time, and to my surprise, I felt Chenga's effort in doing so as well. I noticed with great satisfaction that Elsa and Rua were frozen in the doorway. I looked toward the mudroom, and I saw Kund and Und lifting their feet in unison to take the next step. Und had just closed the front door behind them. It was awful to see Elsa's frozen, scared, and submissive expression, and Rua's bowed head, as if he was a sad puppy looking up to his abusive master. Und's eyes displayed superiority and cruelty, reflecting his cunning personality.